You're watching CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown.
Hello, friends. I'm Chauncey Glover. Here are your top stories. The Associated Press projects Prop 1, the measure that will change how California's homeless crisis is handled, passes. Prop 1 is a $6 billion bond measure that will shift billions of dollars in funding to help create treatment beds and services for the homeless, mentally ill, and drug addicted. Governor Newsom led the campaign to pass Prop 1, helping to raise $13 million to get their messaging out. Tonight, he celebrated the big victory and praised voters. He tweeted here in part, "This is the biggest change in decades in how California tackles homelessness and a victory for doing things radically different. Now counties and local officials must match the ambition of California voters. The historic reform will only succeed if we all kick into action immediately, state, government, and local leaders together." Well, federal and local law enforcement agencies are teaming up for a new initiative to target violent criminals. KCAL News reporter Tom Waite is working on that story for us tonight.
I'm Tom Waite in the newsroom, working on a story about a new initiative put out by the U.S. Attorney's Office in Los Angeles. They are calling it the Safer Cities Initiative. And basically what they're trying to do is put out the word to local law enforcement that they can send their cases to federal prosecutors if appropriate. So, for example, if they have gun crimes that they want to see prosecuted through the federal system, they can do that. Now, these federal crimes would potentially have much heavier sentences attached to them, which is one reason why some of the federal officials are saying they want to make this an option for local law enforcement in order to create more of a sense that the public is safer. There's a perception that violent crime is up, and in some categories it is in LA County. And of course, there's criticism over George Gascon, the LA County DA, that he is soft on crime. Now, the federal officials at this press conference that happened earlier today are saying that this is not about DA Gascon. They're saying it's not. But we did talk to one former federal prosecutor who says it may be at least indirectly about him because of the perception that he's soft on crime. We'll have a lot more details on this. We'll explain what the program is built to do and how it's going to roll out.
All right, Tom, we'll see you later. Well, LA City Council is now taking on police accountability. Today, council members voted unanimously to give the police chief the power to fire officers. Now, under current procedures, nearly all disciplinary action against LAPD members are recommended by the chief and ultimately decided by the Board of Rights, which hears discipline cases against the officers. The proposed changes to the city charter require approval by voters, though. The council is hoping to place the matter on the November ballot. A high-rise construction project targeted by taggers. Neighbors say they're now worried for their safety. KCAL News reporter Lauren Posen is in East Hollywood with a preview.
Taggers are at it again, this time targeting a building in East Hollywood. Overnight, security camera video captured two men spray painting this building right behind me. It's under construction for a new apartment development right here in the city. Tonight on KCAL News, we're going to talk to people in this community, what they have to say about this happening in their neighborhood, plus what the city has to say and what's happening right now in terms of holding the people who did it responsible.
Lauren, thanks. Turning now to our weather, a look at LAX tonight. It was a beautiful spring day across our area, but enjoy it while you can because this weekend we're set to see some changes. Danny Roberti is tracking the latest conditions and what's ahead in your next weather forecast. And Danny, it's always that but.
I know.
You know, we're here in spring. It's
but
sunny.
Something's coming.
Right, something's coming.
I know, but oh goodness, today it was such a beautiful day. First full day of spring, and we had the sunshine, the pleasant temperatures. This is a look outside at Malibu, and you can just see really pretty skies out there. We're going to see that sunset at 7:06. Sunrise tomorrow morning right before 7. So things are looking good. They're feeling good. As we go into tonight, that morning marine layer is making a comeback. So things are going to be a little bit gray to start off our Thursday. We're going to get the afternoon sunshine. Onshore flow is back, so it's going to feel slightly cooler in the afternoon. Still mild, though. And then, yes, we say hello to weekend showers. So we do have that but coming. It's those changes going into the upcoming weekend. And we're going to talk about it. Earlier this afternoon, we had a few lingering showers. They were confined mainly to the mountains. We saw those through our LA County, Ventura County mountains. Mountains. San Gabriel Mountains is really where we saw those pop-up showers. Just some of that lingering moisture that was hanging around from that last storm. But as we go into the next couple days, things are dry, we're calm, we're quiet. But you can see a change Saturday and Sunday. This is our rain chances map. And you can see that kind of pop up once we get to the weekend. This is because light rain is on the way. Before getting to that, let's first talk about tonight. Because of that marine layer, that's going to kind of serve as a blanket, so temperatures aren't going to be nearly as cold as they have been. You will see a couple 40s in there overnight, like in areas of San Bernardino, upper 40s, mid 40s in Lancaster. But for the most part, everyone's dropping down to the low to mid 50s, so not too shabby as you get out the door tomorrow morning. You'll wake up to the fog in Long Beach, so yeah, a gray, cloudy start. And then once we get to the afternoon, the sunshine is here with highs climbing into the mid to upper 60s. Beaches a little bit cooler because of those clouds, but a lot of us are going to be back in the 70s. Tomorrow's going to be a pleasant day. 70 in LA and Orange County. Afternoon sunshine is the name of the game. 75 in the valleys, i.e. you've got 75 on the board. And finally for the mountains, a day where you are dry in the upper 50s. That moisture is out of here. Let's track that next storm for you and when rain starts moving in. Here's a look at that next guy that's going to be moving in off in the Pacific. It is going to make its way inland into the Pacific Northwest by the time we get to Saturday. This storm is going to do a little bit. It's going to bring us a chance for light rain. It's going to bring us gusty winds behind a front, cooler temperatures, and yeah, some of that rain going into our Saturday and also our Sunday. Take a look at the timing of this. This is going to start Saturday morning. Coming up on KCAL News at 8, we're going to play out for you hour by hour when the rain moves in for the upcoming weekend, so you can kind of figure out your best times to get outside. That'll be coming up in just a bit. Chauncey.
All right. Thanks a lot, Danny. Well, the Mega Millions jackpot is now nearing $1 billion since nobody won last night's big drawing. The jackpot will now be at $977 million for this Friday's drawing. And it's not the only game with a massive prize. Tonight's Powerball jackpot is up to $687 million. Ticket sales ended just a few moments ago. You can catch the winning numbers straight ahead on the news at 8 o'clock. Good luck. Well, I'm Chauncey Glover, and this has been CBS News Los Angeles, The Rundown. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back live on KCAL News tonight at 8, right here on CBS News Los Angeles.